Are we live? Let's say we are live. Takes a little bit to update. Hold on, there's a lot of tabs open. Let me close this tab. Okay, I guess we're live, right? Let me close all these tabs. Alright, welcome to our channel, guys. I'm your host Paul. I'm just here to press some chest, and we will get going in a short while. I'm just like clearing up my laptop. There's a bunch of random shit open, so I don't want it to start lagging. Let me see. Okay. There's a lot of tabs open. Oh shit. This voice is all this time. All right, I think we're done. Let me give myself a like. This shorts the UI है, this is very annoying, but we are gonna go with it. Let me also use something. All right, let's play something. I actually wanted to play, so I'm finally free. So I thought let's just play a couple of games. If someone joins in, fine. Someone doesn't join in, that's also fine. I just wanted to play a couple of chess. So let's do it. Hopefully, some people will join in and can have a good time. Also, I hope I'm audible. Let me see. Let me see that. Yeah, looks good. If I'm not audible, someone will let me know. Let's go with Queen's Gambit. It's not even raining. I don't know why they stopped the match. Like I said, it was raining. I'm like 5 kilometers away from the stadium, but it's not raining here at all. Oh, that's great. Hmm. Let's get the mission out. I could probably go with like F3. Because if it pushes, I just take it. Okay. Now let's go with E3, and then we can try to break the formation with C4. It's probably gonna fortify it 6x, and then we just attack with all at once, right? Hopefully that will work. We can get the bishop out before we start attacking, or we can attack like straight up. Okay, let's. He's probably gonna do this. Now, so I just get that. Basically, I'm developing the bishop. Okay. Play watching. It's going to be boring. I don't think it's going to be that interesting. This guy is taking us so much time. Like, let's just go through the opening formation and then we can think about it. But okay, Oh, he moved. Okay. Let's get the bishop out of the way. I don't want him to do that. Okay, he really wants the bishop. Okay, fine. He really wants the bishop. Let's just remove it. Now we can, I think, now we can like go with this, but then he will take this. And these two pawns are like rock solid. Okay, let's hit this one. If he takes, we develop. If he doesn't take, I think I'll take anyway and then take it back. I hope he takes because I can just develop the knight straight up f3 and castle. Yeah, best case scenario. But he's probably not going to take. Let's see. याद नहीं है इंटरेस्टिंग क्या थी आपको चेस नहीं आता है ना नहीं अदरवाइज शायद थोड़ा सा इंटरेस्टिंग हो we could have taken the bishop because I'm giving the bishop this exchange like he just wants to keep the position blocked I think okay fine I think I can just take it why not just take it okay he sits there and then protecting himself okay that's the problem right hmm okay then let's do one thing bring this back hit this pawn now I can take it if it doesn't do anything I take it he can't take it back then I take it with the knight or the bishop and all is good yeah now he has to wait I have to take with the queen because this is hanging okay hmm. So I couldn't develop the knight but I can still just castle on either side maybe get this out and then castle because if I castle on king side he just takes this I have to take it back and then he opens it up right okay he's not double up let's get out of it let's get out of it he's not double up okay that's interesting but I can just get out of the way right why is this a problem it's not a problem just develop and block this up and fine wait bishop to no I can't do this but I could have done that that was an option okay I'll just develop hmm. That's the problem if it takes how do I take it back okay I have to go defensive here, like I have to protect the pawn or I could have gone back with the bishop I think that would have been a better option uh, bishop to that could have been a good option should I hit the let's see what happens wait he just learned it okay now I'm back in the game Rose just blundered his bishop so I have to like Let's be careful now. Let's exchange everything. Let's take the knight. Let's just exchange. Keep it simple. Okay, that's not an issue. Just come back. I'm guessing he's gonna move it around there. So I need to connect the hooks. But let me first. Okay, let me first put this on the E file because there's a lot of pressure on the pawn. This pawn is my weak spot. I can do something. I can push the pawn. I think pushing the pawn is a valid option. Okay, come back. When I don't have a lot of people in the chat, that's when I play best. Because there are no distractions. Right. That is it. Okay, I'll develop. No issue. That's fine. Why don't I pick this? Because he has to pick, and then my bishop can just come and sit here. Yeah, I can just stick with this. Not an issue. I can again come back. Okay, I can just get out of here. Let's get out of here. I just need to hold on. I'm like a pizza. Uh, Wait. Yeah, I can just stopping you from picking. Now I can start exchanging. Okay. Can I stack something? Okay. I mean, I can just move out of the way. It's not a problem. Let's just move out of the way. I can actually do something with this. I don't think that's the problem either. Let's, let's, let's see. I don't think he can trap me. How is he going to trap me? Bro, it didn't even rain. The match is like uh play to resume at 9:15. 9:10, 9:08. Okay. But it didn't even rain. I don't know like why. Like this is the like most frustrating part about cricket. Because if this was football, we could have a fucking tsunami and football will just go. Because Like I am in Kolkata and it didn't rain. Like at least it didn't rain at all where I am. Eden is like not that far. It's like what 5-6 kilometers. Okay. They're finally going off. Did he make a move? Okay. Oh, I'm down on time. Okay, let's play fast. Let's play fast. Can't get flagged for no reason. There's something that I can do. He has to take. Oh, what? Did he just give me the phone? Okay. Uh, just keep the check. Okay. Now just take this one. I just gotta play fast because this guy is gonna flag me. I just know he's gonna flag me. Okay, not a problem. Hmm. Wait. He just blundered everything. Game is gone. Game is gone. Okay. Amazing game. Amazing game. What a great start. Really happy with this game. When I really like this, just zone in, get in my zone, stay locked. I'm really good. Also, is it lagging? I see some frame drops. Anyway. Okay, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yo, Venki. Hope you're doing good. Dropped in last stream, so you were talking about some issues. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I remember you. I commented on your DP, I know. I have a good memory. But yeah, good to see you too. If you wanna play, we can play today. Last stream there was a lot of people, so a lot was happening. But right now it's pretty chill. So लाइट कैसे चेंज किया? नहीं, मैं लाइट ऑन किया, ऑफ कर दिया ना. एलईडी लाइट है. मतलब आई गेस आई मीन सारी लाइट एलईडी लाइट है, बट ट्यूब लाइट है. और फिर मूड लाइटिंग वाला जो होता है, क्या बोलते हैं, फेयरी लाइट्स. तो आई हेट लाइक लाइट, लाइक आई लव बीइंग इन डार्कनेस, तो इसलिए मुझे पसंद ही नहीं है कि लाइट ऑन करो फिर से. ये आई जस्ट हेट डूइंग दैट. तो इसलिए आई यूज दिस स्मॉल बल्ब एंड देन द फेयरी लाइट्स. एंड obviously my webcam is dog shit. If I had a better webcam, I could have, if I had a ring light and like a proper setup, I could have, but I don't know if it's worth wasting money, because sometimes I just disappear for like 3 months, right? So I'll buy all this like gadgets and everything, and then I'll just disappear. I won't even do it. So like I'm not very consistent. I guess that's the problem. Is it called moonlighting? Really? Okay, moonlighting is like more of a like a silvery light. Like there is actually something called moonlighting. I didn't even know. Pretty cool. बट क्या हाल वेंकी, खेलना है क्या तुझे? इफ यू वांना प्ले, फिर एक गेम खेल सकते हैं. अभी तो कोई ज्यादा है ही नहीं चैट पे, तो मैं थोड़ा बहुत फोकस कर सकता हूँ. और मैं आईपीएल भी थोड़ा बहुत देख रहा हूँ. मैं इतना नहीं देख रहा हूँ, मतलब टीवी अभी मेरे सामने है तो थोड़ा सा देख रहा हूँ. और पहला गेम मैं खेला, एक गेम खेला, मैं जीत गया. तो ओवरऑल नॉट अ बैड स्टार्ट. Okay, let's play. I'm sending you a request. Okay, but send request from your original account. Don't send it from like a 300 400 वाला account. ठीक है? Because I don't know your rating, but yeah, SRH ही जीतेगा. I don't mind. चलेगा SRH. 1351. अरे you will beat the shit out of me. Okay. वियना, वियना चल रहा है. Hmm, it's probably a bad idea because क्या open कर दिया देखो. But okay, let's see. Let's go with it. बट ऐसा नहीं जीतेगा तो चलेगा. आई जस्ट डोंट वांट आरसीबी टू विन. आरसीबी मस्ट सफर. किसी को भी जिता दो. आई डोंट केयर. देखो, मेरा टीम है केकेआर, सीएसके, एसआरएच. तो आई एम हैप्पी विद आइदर. ही वांट्स टू. ओके, दैट्स हाउ इट्स गोइंग. अरे यार, हाउ डिड आई फॉल फॉर दिस? हाउ डिड आई फॉल फॉर दिस यार? गेम इज रूइंड. गेम इज रूइंड यार. हाउ डिड आई फॉल फॉर दैट? ही हैज अ प्रीमियम प्लान. ही डज एनालिसिस. कौन? मैं? मेरे पास कोई प्लान नहीं. अरे यार. Okay, well, let's pretty much. नहीं गया क्या? Bro, what a rookie mistake. गुड गेम क्या ही ब्लंडर कर दिया मैं। इतना तो देखना चाहिए था। एक तो मैं किंग किंग साइड पूरा ओपन कर दिया एंड बेसिकली रूक ब्लंडर कर दिया। बड़ी सैड। आरसीबी के बहुत टॉक्सिक फैंस हैं मेरे कॉलेज में। उधर तो और भी होगा ना। साउथ में तो और भी होगा, इधर भी कितने सारे हैं। यार जब कोहली रिटायर करेगा तब आरसीबी का आधा फैन बेस खत्म हो जाएगा उधर। आई एम प्रेटी श्योर कि कुछ है नहीं इतना हाइप। बस वो आरसीबी का कोहली का ही है, वो ब्रांड वैल्यू कोहली से ही आते हैं। तो अगर कोहली आई थिंक पहले से नहीं होता ना आरसीबी में तो उनका कुछ नहीं होता। ट्रॉफी तो वैसे भी शायद ट्रॉफी आ जाता क्योंकि कोहली यार बहुत स्टार्ट बैटिंग करता है, बट अदरवाइज या ठीक है। आई wasn't expecting that blunder from you. I had just expected a night and to go initiative to balls. I wasn't expecting that blunder for myself. I mean, I should honestly. मैं करता हूँ काफी blunders. Like I am 1300, but I play like 900 sometimes. तो मेरा नाम ही ऐसे दिया गया था ब्लंडर मास्टर, बट अभी तो ब्लंडर मास्टर समय रहना बोलता है खुद को, तो अभी कांट टेक दैट नेम। क्या पता मेरे नाम पे भी एफआईआर आ जाए। Also, if you want to play another game, we can play. Even though I know you would beat me, but because इतना खराब form है and you got 1351, but you are probably even better. But so yeah, कोहली को आरसीबी रिटेन नहीं करना चाहिए था। तभी तो रिटेन कर रहा है ना। बस ऑरेंज कैप दे दो, ऑरेंज कैप तो लेगा ही कोहली। वही है बेसिकली उसका होल गेम प्लान, यही है कि ऑरेंज कैप दे दो एंड रिटेन तो करेगा ना, अदरवाइज तो ब्रांड वैल्यू खत्म हो जाएगा। जैसे कि सीएसके का ब्रांड वैल्यू इज धोनी। तो धोनी retired basically last game. I think he retired. He could have played one game, but he was just there to I think mentor the other players. So very sad. I'm actually a big Dhoni fan. So yeah, I was debating and destroying a Muslim on why God doesn't exist. Well, God doesn't exist. I am an atheist. I think this religion and gods and all these things are just a fragment of our imagination. We have a really imaginative mind, and anything that we can't explain with science, we resort to God or like supernatural powers. Anything that we can't explain, we can't just let it be. We can't just be like, oh, I can't explain it, that's fine. Maybe 1,000 years from now, someone will discover something, some new research will come up and they will figure out how it happened. But no, let's create a story around it and, the supernatural bullshit. So, this absolute jargon. But you know how they will debate? They will say, okay, you can't disprove of God. I mean, you can, I mean, yeah, I can't prove that there is God, but can you prove that there isn't a God? That is their argument, but it's a flawed argument because if you are claiming something, the burden of proof is on you. I don't have to prove that there is no God. You have to prove that there is, because I'm not claiming anything. Like there is a God is a claim that you are making. You can't like manufacture a claim and then ask me to prove it. That's how I have been in some debates in like school and everything. I've been in debate club. So they would actually give us impossible topics, something that can't be defended at any cost. Like whatever you say, like they will be like, defend that earth is flat. How do you defend earth is flat? You can't defend that. So that's how they will build the resistance in you. Because if you can kind of hold on to a topic that's just undefendable topic, then when you actually get a proper topic, something that you can actually defend, then you will feel right at home. You will feel even more comfortable. He's actually pretty smart, but he doesn't understand quantum mechanics. I'm pretty sure a lot of people doesn't understand when it gets to the quantum realm, right? Even like I don't know a lot about physics in general. Like I haven't studied physics. Everything that I know is like kind of surface level knowledge. I'm not a like a science student, but yeah. I remember debate society, some interesting topic that have spoken against our honesty. Honesty is not the best policy, no. I would want to debate against that, but I can debate for that as well, I guess. I'm the thing is I'm just so exhausted in general. That's why I just stopped debating. Like I'm like, okay, what do I have to prove? I don't need a medal from MUN. I don't need that. You guys do you. If someone believes earth is flat, good for you. If someone believes there is a God, good for you. Democracy is the best form of government. Yeah, that's also kind of debatable, but then people will have this weird definition of democracy. If you ask everyone to define, because you have to, before a debate start, you have to create a baseline, right? You have to just give a monologue on where you stand before you actually begin the debate. And people will just give very, very like twisted kind of monologues so that they can't be like pushed against the wall. Like nothing they say can be held against them later on in the debate. It's fun sometimes, but I've seen online, like people don't debate in good faith. It's all about ego. Most of the debates that I've been in outside of like debate club or even in debate club and debate societies, it ends up being this ego battle. Like, hey, I have to prove that I'm intellectual. I can't lose. I can't afford to lose. I have to prove that I know everything about everything. That my argument is the objective truth, and there is nothing more to it. There's nothing more you can add. I didn't have a choice, in if I wanted to defend or oppose the motion, it was allotted to you. Yeah, that's basically how it works. You are not gonna be given a choice most of the time. Every debate I have been in, I was not given a choice. You just had to like just run with it. Sometimes the topic is given to you beforehand, and you can actually kind of research and form your arguments. But most of the time, it's just thrown at you, and you have to like handle it. And yeah, I have met some people who are really good with words. Like they don't have much substance. Like they are not actually saying anything. But you know the term word salad. Word salad is so popular in debates. Most of the time, it's just word salad. Like they are literally not saying anything. Mumbai is 68 for 4 in 11 overs. But the system is probably the best that exists, but it is nowhere near perfect. No, I agree. Democracy, I think, is somewhat better than communism. I mean, you could debate that too, honestly, either way. Or you can debate either side. But my personal opinion, I think democracy is still paramount, but even if you look at like authoritarian countries like China and all that, they are still surviving. They're actually doing better than us in terms of economy and everything. And it's not like everyone is unhappy. There's some huge movement for resistance going on against the government. I'm sure there is some like militia groups, like rogue militia groups, and in every country resisting every law set by that constitution of that country. But overall, articulate, it's not just articulate because you should anyway be articulate under any circumstances, even if you're not in a debate. You should be educated enough, or you should not have an opinion at all, right? But it's just over articulating. It's like kind of dancing around the topic, not exactly saying anything, but not not yielding. Not being like, hey, I don't know, man, you win. Like they can literally just say that, hey, I don't know, maybe you are right, fine. No one is ever going to say that in a debate. So they have to like kind of dance around it. Modi, definitely one of the prime ministers of all time. You guys saw what happened in Norway, bro. That's called waffling. Yeah, yeah. Usually they will use a lot of strawmen. That's their go-to thing. They get hit with anything that they can't justify, right? They can't explain themselves out of, and they will resort to something that has nothing to do with the actual topic. They will try to just kind of usher you into this different into this different realm of the debate. Basically move you away from the actual topic. Modi is the PM of India. Yeah, he was ignoring the questions from. So have you seen the actual like press conferences in like US or all that? Like journalists are actually like pretty aggressive. I genuinely don't think that Modi is like equipped, for lack of a better word. I'm trying to think of a better word, but I don't think he's equipped to handle that heat, the straight heat. If Indian media actually stop being biased, like if they drop all the biases and I don't know what's going on behind closed doors, I don't want to accuse any organizations of anything on live, but there is certainly some level of misinformation that they spread to the public. Like straight up, I have seen just straight up misinformation being displayed on screen. Remember our skirmish with Pakistan? Straight up, like destroyed Karachi port and everything. Indian Navy did this and that. Lahore is like flattened, and they were playing videos from something else. Like, where is your fact checker? Like, this should be the bare minimum. 931, yes, 931. That is 931. I know Charlie Kirk. I have seen some of his debates. There is a podcast called Whatever Podcast. I don't know if you guys see that. It's this guy in I think somewhere in California Bay Area. I think what was that? Not Santa Monica, but yeah. So Charlie Kirk used to actually go to that podcast, and that's how I got to know about him. But then I saw some of his debates and everything. Like there is a debate where you make a claim, and there is like 20 people around you, and they can just sit on the chair and kind of just have a dialogue, this back and forth. And there is a timer as well. So Charlie Kirk gives some really aggressive opinions on abortion and everything, which infuriated a lot of people. Basically, I still do. I mean, as much as I don't agree with some of his opinions personally, but I don't think anyone should be killed over just opinions. There's so many people who are just edgy, who are just being edgy for the sake of being edgy. Like it's not even. I don't think they should die because of it, just because of what they said. There should be some repercussions, but then again, at the end of the day, freedom of speech should exist in a democratic, secular country, which is an irony considering the lack of freedom of speech we experience in mainstream media in our country. He's a conservative, yeah. There's a lot of like conspiracy theorists in US. Every time some shooting happens, someone will say that hey, this was planned. Even the Trump shooting in Pennsylvania, people were saying that this is planned. But how do you plan like exact like this? Like I wouldn't want to get shot like on my yard. Like what? Like no amount of planning can make me shoot myself in the yard. Myron is the new Kirk. but he's way more aggressive and more conservative. Myron actually was talking a lot of shit about the What About What podcast too, and they were kind of dissing each other. And I have seen Myron in another podcast. I don't know if you guys watch this. It's called Flagrant, Flagrant, right? Flagrant is a podcast by Andrew Schultz and Akash Singh. They are comedians, and yeah, they have some edgy opinions too. But they were really against some of the stuff that Myron and the other guy, who looks like Kevin Hart, I don't know his name. They were really against some of the opinions that Myron was giving them, especially about women. He's like very like sort of misogynistic in a way. It's the and Andrew Tate kind of. It's the mini Andrew Tate. You guys know Sneeko as well, right? So this Sneeko, Myron, Andrew Tate. There's a bunch of others. You know, this red filled kind of guys. Now I don't agree with some of the stuff they say is like okay fine interesting, but the way they deliver it in a bombastic, misogynistic with misogynistic connotations, it's just weird. His name is yeah, that's why Fresh and Fit, right? Yeah, Fresh and Fit. He kicked out Akash. When did this happen? How did they assassinate him? The security should be more. I mean, he was at a college, and we know what happens in US colleges. If you can take a clear shot at the president with the service like ensuring that the parameter is like clear, if you can still take a clear shot at the president. So what security can Charlie Kirk have? Charlie Kirk is no one compared to the president. Andrew is a chameleon. He kicked Akash out. I have heard about this, and I'll tell you how I have heard of this Andrew being a chameleon kind of thing. I've heard it from Logan Paul. Now Logan Paul is Logan Paul, but I have heard him say that Andrew constantly just changes teams and changes his opinions to kind of please the masses and make sure that he has this huge audience either way. And yeah, but Logan Paul is still Logan Paul. So Andrew Tate is a bad example. But he's kind of like that too. Like Andrew Tate is obviously Max Sigma. I don't think anyone will. I mean, he basically discovered this whole business angle that hey, if I talk like this, I can actually get attention. Let's do it. I think he's a businessman basically. But and the allegations against him, I don't know how true they are. Maybe they're true, maybe they're not. But I don't think anything has been proven so far. But I'm not on anyone's team. Same Paul, I agree with most things, but I don't agree with some points. Yeah. And also the way he says it. I think they can be phrased in a different way. But then if you sugarcoat it and phrase it in a different way, chances are you just won't get the attention that Andrew Tate got. I mean, he's not in the hype anymore, but I remember in the peak of like 2021, around that time, yeah, it was really hype. Myron is actually rich. He says the same thing about Andrew. He's rich and jacked. There was another guy who was acting weird on this again on this Fresh and Fit podcast, but this was not. This was like a crowd podcast, right? They were performing in front of our audience. And what was the name of that guy? Something Watson. Something Watson. This big guy, he went to prison and they were in a debate. And there is another guy called Andrew. Hold on. I can probably. Andrew Wilson. Andrew Wilson is a pretty good. I enjoy his debates. He's a really good debater, and I don't remember the big guy's name. He's tattooed. He's big, bald, and Yeah, he went at him, and it was kind of immature the way he acted. Basically, it was in a fresh and fit episode, but it was not inside the studio. I think it was in this kind of this stage, and they were public. It's been a while since I watched that. 84 for 5. Oh, 5 wicket down. Okay, this match is gonna like end pretty fast. I mean, yeah, most people in general they have an idea, but most of the time they don't know how to defend that idea. I'm not even saying that the idea is wrong or right. Maybe in some cases they are right. I mean, there is no objective truth, but there's some truth to whatever their stance is, in whatever topic. But people are just not well educated or just not articulate enough to defend that idea if someone actually were to attack it. Myron also switched from Islam to atheism, so I have so much respect for him. I didn't know that. I didn't know he was a Muslim. But I remember Andrew Tate has changed his religion to Muslim. That I remember. I think he has like, I don't know. I don't know if he's like serious about it or whatever. Could be a publicity thing. It's very impressive. Like you don't understand the difficulty for a Muslim to do that. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are some free thinkers as well, even in Islam, because that has to be right. Islam is one of the biggest religions in the world, so I'm sure that some at least like 20% of them are like radicalized in a lot of ways. Like they have like radical thinking and opinions and everything. But there's also a lot of people who are really conservative about their approach. Also, should I play another game? Should I play? Because I took a beating from what was his name? Orange guy, Arnav. I took a beating, but I can get back to it though. I have bought some pot and mutton. Did you see the movie Michael? I haven't seen Michael. I'm not a big Michael Jackson fan. Like I have seen his huge. I know stuff about him. My cousin is actually a huge fan, and she went and watched the movie. But everything I know about MJ is from my cousin. I'll be going to eat it. I mean, you mean you're going to eat pork and mutton? Yeah, sure. Why not? Go for it. Or are you going to eat now? Like, are you going for dinner? Okay. Take care. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be here for long, but we're gonna stick around for a while. Maybe a couple of more people will join in, and I want to play another game at least. But yeah, I was hearing some mixed opinions about the movie Michael, but I the after it released, I feel like it picked up pace, and the audience mostly enjoyed it. My cousin loved it. She absolutely loved the movie. But then again, she's a huge Michael fan, so I'm sure there's some bias. She's just happy to experience it. Hmm. Let's play one more game, yeah. Also, I wanted to play a game with Venki, but Venki disappeared. Oh, KKR should actually win this match. Gen Z are going crazy. I mean, technically, all of us are Gen Z. Even I am Gen Z, and I'm turning like 28, and I'm still Gen Z. I hate, the stigma around Gen Zs being just stupid in some ways. Like, I hate being, called a Gen Z, even though Technically, everyone after 96 is a Gen Z, right? Now this Bishop is coming. Oh, Bishop can't come. This happens. Okay. This gonna keep. He has found himself in an awkward position because the. Maybe I should just develop. I think you'll take this. I'll take it back. Okay, it open. That's fine. But this is really cramped. This is really cramped. You need to make way for some stuff to happen. I'm there, Paul. I mean, you are also in Gen Z, right? I mean, most people here are pretty young because this is a chess channel. Technically, even though it's just an excuse to hang out with you guys. I just want to come and hang out with you guys. And chess is such a chill game that you can actually play and also talk to the audience. It's not an intensive game like Call of Duty or something. So people who are like playing BGMI and stuff are all like constantly glued to the screen. I mean, screen what? So yeah. Wait, if he can't take back because his rook is gone. He can't take back, but he can take back. Acha, yeah, of course he can. I need to open up. I just need to make sure that my queen doesn't get trapped here. Okay. You know, why don't I just take it? I'm winning a pawn. Why not? I'm winning a pawn here. Okay, I'll just get out of the way. Like, that's not an issue. Just, you wanna take it? Just take it. Offering it. Only chess channel. What about podcast and Paul reviews? I basically stopped doing that. You know, I stopped making podcast kind of content and reviews because it takes a lot of work. You know, in live is a lot more chill because the setup is done, the scene has been created in OBS, and I can just start streaming whenever I feel like and talk to you guys for a while and then go off and just do my other stuff. But when it comes to like podcasts and stuff, you have to record it, you have to research on it, maybe on some particular topics. And then the editing actually takes a long time. It will take hours and it will still not be perfect. And then you will get like what, 25 views. When you work on something for like 8 hours, right? And then you get like 25 views, it's really like disheartening. It can really crush your like, yeah, motivation to go on. So that's why I stopped doing podcast kind of stuff. Anything that needs to be edited. I feel like I'm winning a pawn here. I'm 2 pawns up, so I'm in a decent position. I can win this pawn too, but should I go for it? But no, then yeah, no, I can get trapped. I think, right? No, I can't get trapped. Even if he puts the rook here, I can just come to f3, right? Am I missing something? Okay, let's just go for it. Go big or go home, right? Let's go big. Yeah, exactly. Life gets busy, you know. There's a lot of like, especially when you become an adult, when there's a lot of people here who are like 13, 14, below 18, right? Or 18, 19. But when you reach a certain stage in life, there's just so many stuff to do. Just the daily chores are never ending. Like you would feel like okay, I have done everything that I could. It's all good. I can chill now, but then something else will come up again, and then just goes on. So, okay, I can start putting more pressure. I think like doing something like this maybe because I am like 3 pawns, 2 pawns up, and if he moves, I'm eyeing this pawn. Yeah, now I think I can take that pawn. Yeah, yeah, now I can just take this pawn. So basically, I'm a lot of pawns up. Now I can do something crazy like this. Okay, okay. Let's hold that thought. Uh, I hope I don't. My queen is really active, by the way, so I hope I don't get capped because I'm like really going at it with the queen. Yo, Ritu, what's up? 94 for 5. KKR should actually, unless they collapse, they should actually win this game pretty easily. I hope that they don't absolutely collapse because they still have a genuine chance to like qualify. But then RR and PBK probably could qualify as well. But let's see what he does. Okay, he's putting pressure on my this right. Hmm. I mean that's actually a good move. I can just come back, keep the pressure, right? Just come back. Why not? Am I blundering something? No, all good. I'm sure. Going for the jugular because I don't care about the rook. Okay, you can take this. I'll take it back. But then I'm straight up looking at the mate. Oh, there isn't a mate. Wait. There isn't a mate because bishop is here. But okay, he has to move his queen, and I'll take it back anyway. So it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, let's take it back. I can actually push him further, but I don't wanna like overextend myself. I guess. Also, no, I can't go back. I can't go back here. This bishop needs to be saved. Let's do it. Why not? I guess chalega ye. I should castle probably. Get away from this bishop ka this line. Okay, basically looking at the rook. 3 plus 2. Okay, we can do that. This is gonna come here. Right. So how can we block him? Straight up. तो वो चेक आ जाएगा. चेक आएगा. आई हैव टू कम बैक फिर उसका बिशप आके बैठ जाएगा. See, I see these things, but oh, okay. मुश्किल है. I think just take it. But बिशप आके बैठ जाएगा यार. बहुत बहुत खराब हो गया. बहुत ओपन हो गया मेरा. King is too open. एक तो आना ही था. Let's side step. Bishop is gone, right? But I don't think I can take the bishop because I'll take the rook and then check. Very tricky position, but I think for me it will be best for me to just. Oh, he takes. Oh, because if I take the rook, I can't calculate. I can only calculate like. Array. All right, come. Let's play 3 plus 2. Bro, इतना calculate किया मैं. Bro, my same reaction, bro. Same reaction. Let's play 3 plus 2, and then maybe we will end it. Really. You're probably gonna crush me, right? If I lose, I get minus 33. What? What is the point? अरे मैं प्री बुक क्यों कर रहा हूँ. 3 plus 2 ही है ना. जरूरत नहीं प्री बुक करने का. wait. Wait, ठीक है. I think we're all good. You had so much initiative, you wasted a lot of time with back and forth, queen star shuffling. Bishop takes d5 worked. Bishop takes d5. Wait, how can I take bishop d5? Oh, acha. Okay, let's see. Hmm. What we can do here. Okay. Right. Yeah, this is about bishop shuffling in the previous game and bishop d5 in this game when you line up your road with this board. The thing is, I'm not really calculating. I'm just kind of going off the vibes because it's like, okay, I need a lot of brain power to calculate. I only calculate about two moves, and if I see something good, I just go for it. So, yeah, this could have worked too. I'm glad it worked out in the end. So, he wants to play another one, okay? Not sure if I should have done that. I'm trying to like stay locked in. You know what? That's still running. Okay, wait. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? We could have just taken this. Okay. I guess I got a lifeline basically. Okay, let's bring it back. I don't see why not. Might as well take it. That is the problem. But I think we're good. I feel like my position is definitely weaker here because the king is kind of exposed. But let's see what we can do. Probably we can do something. Let's not blunder anything. But if I stop blundering, half of my problems will be solved because I see the tactics and everything. But then I just play some really stupid rash move and ruin the opportunities. Basically, that's what he wanted to do all along. Okay, yeah, I'll just take it. No, no, no. I think good time to. The game is still pretty even, right? Hmm. I guess I could have come down. Bring it back now. Why not? Why take the risk? Let's free up the bishop. Somehow free up the bishop. Let's free up the bishop. Hmm. Hmm. How did I fall for that? Queen London. Audio is too low. And Queen London. So whatever I do, Queen is gone, right? What can we do here, guys? Anything that I can do, guys? Queen is gone, right? Do you have perpetual? You gotta drop late. What? I don't know. I think I should just give him the win. He got me with Queen. Like, all right. I think. Yeah. Let's just It's fine. Probably I could have, a better player would have probably went for a perpetual, but इतना calculations तो नहीं हो पा रहा. Bishop C3 and M for perpetual. Bishop C3. But how would I have played Bishop C3? Also, we can play bullet, but इतना मैं fast नहीं खेल पाऊंगा because I am playing on my trackpad. I don't have a mouse. I own Paul. Yes, it was draw before Queen H8. When did I play Queen H8? When did I play Queen H8? Yeah, I can turn on game review, but I only get one review. Is this the game worth it? Turning on the How do I turn on the evolution bar? I'm sure there was some draw somewhere. I could have grinded, but rook f3 plus queen takes f3 plus queen takes h8. There is no perpetual, but black is corner. Interesting position. Every position where I get fucked is interesting. What's up, Pulegar? That's not Pulegar, that's Venki. Last move you played queen h8 and resigned, which was incorrect. Bro, how will I play queen h8? Queen is trapped now. He played Asha before this. Okay. Basically, I shouldn't have taken this thing. Okay. But it's a slow burn. If he was 10 seconds on the clock, I probably would have. But I'm like with 40 seconds. Is there a point? That's Venki, I do remember. Yes. He's a OG. What if queen doesn't take rook? What are the options? And in that case, is that there a perpetual? Well, Phoenix can explain the best because Phoenix is a feeder rated to 2200. Feeder rated 2200, guys. Or even more, 2400 maybe. I don't know. But I think who wanted to play some girl Arohi or something? Best of three. Oh, hello, wanna play? Arohi's gone, I guess. Arohi, the name reminds me of the movie Ashiki 2. Me too, but I'm washed. Bro, you played the federated thing, na? You played the federated tournament and did pretty well. You were beating the 2400, FIDE 20 or whatever it is. You were beating good players, basically 2400. I'm definitely you and Phoenix should play sometime. I think that would be an interesting game to watch. अरे फंसा क्या रहा हूँ I'm watching the IPL match by the way. You guys can play or do whatever you want. I don't want to get crushed. Bro, he's not in form. Like he doesn't play. Alotola doesn't play that much anymore. So don't underestimate yourself, bro. Your brain is fried now. Phoenix और वो भी down to earth. क्या बात कर रहे हो? Phoenix कैसे down to earth हो गया? Do you guys want to play actually? Actual में if you guys want to play, you should play. I'll watch that game then I'll go off. Paul bhai, how's she? She's great. She was ignoring me last night, but besides that, she was great. क्या टॉपिक चालू कर दिया? She was here in the stream, like right when it started. Also, I don't know if you guys are watching The Boys. The Boys episode 8 dropped and Homelander dies. By the way, spoiler alert. Hi means bro, yes, कुछ भी. But sure, why not? Might as well, right? क्या weird topic चालू होगा? Just play on bullet. Instead of doing this, instead of analyzing my life, you guys should play a game. That would be so much more interesting. Oh, this is a bullet. Okay, okay, okay. Chalo, chalo, let's. Shit. Uh, it's over. He's gonna put this on it. He's still gonna put this on it. Okay. Bruh. This is why I don't play bullet. It's just not possible to play bullet on a trackpad. I assume she's a baddie, probably has an excellent selection. Bro, baddie means baddie. Ballwine is also a baddie. Good pair, honestly. I'm not a baddie, but yeah, she is. Definitely, for sure, she is. No doubt about that. She doesn't even want to believe it, but maybe if she sees this, she will actually believe it. क्या शायरी है फिनिक्स. I gotta go. Bro, you guys could have literally played with each other. Instead, you took the opportunity to dissect my love life. हाँ 147 अरे बहुत रन कर दिया मुंबई ने। It's not that interesting, but yeah, she is the interesting one. I am pretty boring. You guys know how I am. You guys have been seeing me for since like Phoenix has been seeing me for like 1 year, 2 years. But yeah, I'm pretty boring. If I was interesting, I would have a lot more subscribers. Particular chat. Wait. कौन सी? सैम ब्रो बैडी मिस बैडी पढ़ लिया. पॉल भाई ब्लश कर रहे हैं. पढ़ लिया. क्या ही बोलूं अब. वो छोड़ो ये बताओ क्यों दुखाया आपने उन्हें. अरे मैं कुछ कर सकता हूँ क्या. लाइक व्हाई डू यू गाइस एज्यूम कि कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम होगा तो वो लड़के ने किया होगा. मेन इट्स टू सपोर्ट मेन ना. बट एनीवे आई थिंक हो गया. चेस तो हो गया आज के लिए. एक मैच हो सकता था बिटवीन यू गाइस और अपॉर्चुनिटी वेस्ट कर दिया आपने. मैं थोड़ा बैकग्राउंड में मतलब देख रहा हूँ इधर उधर. बाय द वे मैं किसी को इग्नोर नहीं कर रहा हूँ. अगर कोई चैट आया तो मैं दूसरे टैब पे हूँ. नो नो द थिंग इज ना मेरा मूड बहुत अप डाउन होता है. लाइक आई एम अ वेरी मूडी पर्सन इन जनरल. बट फिर भी इसके लिए आई ट्राई टू बी as क्या बोलता है energetic as possible. I don't want my emotional baggage to affect her, but sometimes I do get tired. And प्रॉब्लम इस वो थोड़ा आइसोलेट कर लेते हैं खुद को. और मैं भी और भाई थोड़े नर्सिसिस्ट. मैं नर्सिसिस्ट हूँ विद पीपल दैट आई डोंट केयर अबाउट. अगर कोई किसी ने ऐसे कुछ बोल दिया ना मुझे जिसके बारे में मुझे वो इतना फर्क नहीं पड़ता, which is everybody except her, तो देन मेरा फुल नर्सिसिस्टिक साइड पूरा एकदम ऐसे उबल के आता है कि भाई क्या आई एम अमेजिंग. ठीक है तू अपना लाइफ देख. तो ऐसे हो जाता है फिर. बट अदरवाइज ऐसे ऐसे कभी नहीं होता है कि I'm looking at myself in the mirror and I'm like oh हो you know क्या लुक्स है. ऐसे नहीं होता है कभी. आपने फिर उन्हें ड्राई रिप्लाईज दिए होंगे प्रोबेबली. दैट्स ट्रू. पर यार वो भी तो दे देती है ड्राई रिप्लाईज. वेरी बैड पॉल भाई. तो या ऐसे ऐसे यू नो हैपेंस. हाउ कुड यू डू दिस टू एन एंजल स्ट्रेट फ्रॉम हेवन ही काफी है. वैसे तो केम डाउन इज आई थिंक वो रिडंडेंट हो जाता है वो वर्ड, बट हाँ, क्यों अगर तेरा तेरा मतलब है कि आई एम नॉट एन एंजल, मैं भी तो हूं ना एंजल। ही हेट्स विराट कोहली फैंस भाई, कमेंट सेक्शन में लड़ाई हो जाती है एक्चुअली। एक्चुअली वेरी अनोइंग। वर्स्ट फैन बेस इन द वर्ल्ड। ये रोनाल्डो फैंस और विराट कोहली फैंस आर द सेम सेम। और अभी ड्रेक का कुछ नया एल्बम निकला है, 3 एल्बम, एंड ड्रेक फैंस आर लाइक most dog shit albums I've ever heard, bhai. Not even like I'm a Kendrick fan, fine, but dog shit album. क्या कर रहा है? Drake needs to wrap it up, भाई. English ignore only feelings, please. My feelings can't be quantified in words, you know. ये मैं उसको भी बोलता हूँ कि the way I feel, you know, the amount of emotion and bliss and joy in general, that can't be quantified in words. मैं जितना भी बोलूँ कम रह जाएगा. All by the real angel. नहीं नहीं इतना भी नहीं. But you know the thing is na, overall I think I'm a good guy. Fair assumption. ठीक है, ऐसे में हॉट तो नहीं हूँ. I can't be like six pack and six pack jawline ऐसे. ठीक है, जो नहीं हूँ. But I am मतलब 5'10" looks, but overall I think I'm a pretty nice guy. थोड़ा डिप्रेसिव हो जाता हूँ sometimes. You guys know कि मेरा डिप्रेसिव एपिसोड चलता है sometimes. Even you guys know. तो वो तो है, बट या इन जनरल लाइक आई एम वेरी लॉयल, केयरिंग एंड ऑल दैट, जो मुश्किल है आजकल मिलना. सी शी इज लिसनिंग. यार कल रात को मैं वेट कर रहा था फॉर अ टेक्स्ट एंड शी वाज इग्नोरिंग मी फॉर 2 आवर्स बाय द वे. तो या आई वाज सो फ्रस्ट्रेटेड बिकॉज आई वाज ऑलरेडी मिसिंग हर एंड या आई डोंट नो व्हाट हैपेंड. फिनिक्स भाई मैंने क्या किया? हॉट सिप अपने फ्रेंकी भाई है. हाँ वो भी है. आई मीन हैव यू हर्ड योर वॉइस फिनिक्स? You know that your voice is like the most sugar coated sandpaper type of, you know, mulayam voice in the world. You should come on Discord real quick and join the voice wala and thoda make everyone listen to that beautiful voice. Come. Yeah, just chasling. Oh bro, you guys remember the chasling? Oh, classic. This is Paul Play's heritage. This is straight up heritage. Come. वैसे तो मैं 5 मिनट के लिए हूँ, 10 मिनट में भी. बट यार जल्दी कम. अरे यार ये हेडफोन में तो कनेक्टेड नहीं है. हेडफोन क्यों ही पहन रहा हूँ? ट्राई दिस.
Where the fuck is my server? अच्छा मिला. हाँ स्ट्रीमिंग है. ये क्या पिक्चर दिया
हाँ
था?
ये फिर भी ठीक है. इफ शी लीव्स यू फॉर अनदर मिस्टर, गो फॉर अ सिस्टर. या
क्या
रिलेटेबल.
क्या बोल रहा हूँ?
सिस्टर. या ठीक है. इफ शी लीव्स यू फॉर अनदर मिस्टर, गो फॉर अ सिस्टर.
अच्छा एजेंट्स रोल मैंने मतलब ये आदित्य ने भेजा था. अरे ये सब क्यों है? Why does this thing exist? यार केकेआर का थोड़ा बैटिंग देखना है मुझे, जल्दी आओ। अरे हाँ हाँ, ओके ओके यार। बट ये मैंने नहीं बोला था भाई, तो आई हाईली ऑब्जेक्ट टू दिस। ये आदित्य ने बोला था ना, ये तूने ही बोला था। आइदर यू सेड इट और आदित्य और बेंटी, या रितु ने तो नहीं बोला होगा। जिसने भी बोला होगा आई ऑब्जेक्ट। आई एम अ वन गर्ल गाय, यू नो, तो आई डोंट नीड टू गो फॉर एनीवन एल्स। क्या यूजलेस नोटिफिकेशन आया हुआ है। यार ये रील्स, मतलब आजकल मैं रील्स भी नहीं देखता हूँ ना, बिल्कुल ही नहीं देखता हूँ। मुझे पसंद ही नहीं है कि बैठ के ऐसे ऐसे बस करूँ ये, बिल्कुल नहीं, मतलब चलता मुझे। वेरी बोरिंग आजकल। यो यो, वर्ड वर्ड वर्ड। अच्छा, मेरा डिफेंड किया हुआ था, ठीक है, आप सुनाई दे रहा होगा।
हेलो।
यो यो।
कैसे हो ब्रदर?
अरे तू ऐसे सेडक्टिवली क्यों बोल रहा है? ये तो तेरे वो बर्फिला के लिए है ना, ये वॉइस।
व्हाट डू यू मीन भाई? चलो नॉर्मली बोलता, मैंने सोचा
ये
यार
मुझे ही
बुला
सीरीज
ले तो
करना है।
थोड़ा स्टाइल में बोलो, है ना?
तो तुझे ऐसी
हाँ,
जरूरत नहीं है, तेरा वॉइस ऐसे वेरी मुलायम वैसे भी।
एकदम। अरे थैंक यू ब्रो।
पर क्या यार,
चलो
कुछ भी
चा
बोल रहा हूँ। चैट में
हाँ?
लिटरली, चैट में कुछ भी बोल देता हूँ यार, गलती है।
अरे आपने स्ट्रीम बंद कर दी?
नहीं चल रहा है, तो वैसे भी समझ के बताना, जो भी बताना, स्ट्रीम चल रहा है।
हाँ हाँ, मैं तो नहीं बता रहा वैसे कुछ भी। हम्म, और अभी कोई दिख नहीं रहा मुझे वैसे स्ट्रीम पे।
नहीं, कोई कुछ नहीं बोल रहा, अभी सब चुप हो गया।
हम्म, अरे
कितने लोग हैं स्ट्रीम
भाई,
पर? 3 लोग तो है।
3 लोग तो है। कौन है? छुपके छुपके देख रहे हैं।
एक तू होगा, एक मैं होगा।
हम्म, आप हो?
मतलब पता नहीं मेरा काउंट हो रहा है या नहीं। मेरा ऐसे चैट का विंडो खुला हुआ है, जो स्ट्रीम वाला ऐसे होता है
नहीं,
ना।
वो शायद काउंट नहीं होता।
फिर आप बोल
आई
सकते
गेस
नहीं
दोनों
करूँगा।
है, बट मे बी कुछ बात नहीं कर रहे
लड़किंग
हैं।
करते हैं
बिजी
तुम।
वॉचिंग हो गया।
तो तेरा क्या हाल, क्या चल रहा है लाइफ में?
लाइफ तो
और तेरा तो वो चल रहा है ना, गर्लफ्रेंड।
ठीक ही है, बट JWN वाला थोड़ा हालत।
जेई का प्रिपरेशन तेरा बहुत जल्दी से तू स्टार्ट कर दिया।
अरे करना पड़ता है ना, अभी ऑलमोस्ट 2 साल लगनी पड़ रही है मुझे।
हम्म।
या
क्या डर है, क्या क्या पता वो भी लीक हो जाए। टेलीग्राम ग्रुप्स पहले से ज्वाइन करके रख।
हाँ हाँ, अब क्या कर सकते, कुछ नहीं कर सकते यार।
कभी हुआ क्या जेई का पेपर लीक? ऐसे हुआ था इन द पास्ट?
जी का
नीट का तो
हुआ है
ऐसे ही पहले भी
शायद।
हुआ था।
एक तो याद है
जेई तो
मुझे, आई
सबका
गेस
है इधर।
1997।
वेंकी तेरा भी जेई का है क्या? तू प्रिपेयर कर रहा है?
जब भी ऐसा होता है ना लीक, तो नेक्स्ट
मतलब
ईयर
मैं ही कुछ
देखो
नहीं कर रहा हूँ ना,
क्या
यही
होता है।
बेसिकली चीज है।
हम्म।
बेसिकली सब लोग जेई का प्रिपेयर कर रहा है, या तो नीट का कर रहा है, या तो कुछ तो कर रहा है लाइफ में।
हाँ वही सब रैट रेस भाई, और क्या।
वही। भाई आई हेट दिस रैपर्स। अनएम्प्लॉयड रहा हूँ यार, बी अ कॉकरोच। ये जो नया पार्टी बनाया ना, कॉकरोच जनता पार्टी, देखा है तू? नहीं आ रही आवाज शायद। हाँ।
हेलो, अच्छा एक सेकंड।
9 मंथ भी नहीं है जई जई को, पर वो तो भी इस साल तो नहीं देगा ना, नेक्स्ट साल देगा। इस साल फुल प्रिपरेशन, फिर आई थिंक नेक्स्ट साल जाके कुछ करेगा।
हाँ, बैक वो माइक का मेरा चार्जिंग खत्म हो जाता है बार बार।
जो अलग से माइक यूज कर रहे हैं।
मतलब मैं पीसी यूज करता हूँ ना, उसमें बाय डिफॉल्ट कोई
अच्छा, अलग
माइक्रोफोन है
अलग
नहीं।
से, हाँ हाँ, वो तो है।
हाँ, अलग से यूज करने वाला, वायर्ड नहीं है, सो या
मैं पूछ रहा था कि तू देखा है क्या कॉकरोच जनता पार्टी जो बना है,
नहीं
वो
नहीं
पार्टी?
नहीं देखा है मैंने, बट आप अगर बता रहे हो तो शायद होगा कुछ।
मतलब वो सैटायर बना है कोई ऐसे बीजेपी को ऐसे करने के लिए, और वो बहुत बहुत फॉलोअर्स हो गया। कुछ ऐसे पॉलिटिकल वाले लोग भी ज्वाइन कर लिया ऑलरेडी। तू ऐसे इंस्टा पे सर्च करके देखना या गूगल पे करके देखना।
उतना एक्टिव नहीं रहता इंस्टा वगैरह पे, इसलिए।
तू तो स्नैपचैट पे है ना आजकल काफी एक्टिव। मैं तो स्नैपचैट
स्नैपचैट
देखता
क्या?
ही नहीं हूँ। स्नैपचैट पे एक्टिव
नहीं
रहता है ना
मैं
तू?
कब, ना ना एक्टिव, मैं डिस्कॉर्ड और टेलीग्राम थोड़ा सा।
दोनों जिसमें एक्टिव मैं नहीं होता। मैं डिस्कॉर्ड एक बार बंद कर देता हूँ, मैं 3 महीने बाद खोलता हूँ।
हम्म,
डिस्कॉर्ड में बहुत सारे सर्वर्स था जो मैं ऐसे ये हो गया मैं। और विदित का सर्वर में मैं बहुत ये था, एक्टिव था। गुड डेज गुड डेज। बट सारे सर्वर भी डेड हो रहे हैं धीरे धीरे। अब तो समय रहेगा का सर्वर भी डेड हो गया, उधर में जाके पबजी खेलता था।
अच्छा वो भी नेट है क्या? वो
मतलब थोड़ा बहुत हो, बहुत ऐसे थोड़ा छपरी बढ़ गया उधर।
हम्म।
टेलीग्राम पूछ रहे हैं, टेलीग्राम इज वेरी फास्ट।
टेलीग्राम।
जबरदस्ती किसी ने मुझे डाउनलोड करवाया टेलीग्राम, मेरा कोई लेना देना नहीं है टेलीग्राम से। पर कोई फ्रेंड ने मतलब कुछ उसका चैनल बनाया या समथिंग, उसको सपोर्ट करना है। भाई क्या करते हो यार तुम लोग टेलीग्राम? मैं पहले थोड़ा ऐसे शेयरिंग वेयरिंग करता था, तो मैं थोड़ा कुछ ग्रुप्स में था, बट डिसाइड्स दैट क्या काम है टेलीग्राम में? मुझे समझ नहीं आता कि व्हाट डू आई डू टेलीग्राम में।
You can use it as a substitute of WhatsApp, if you get what
तो
I say.
व्हाट्सएप ही यूज कर लूंगा ना, एवरीवन इज ऑन व्हाट्सएप। ऐसे तो होगा नहीं कि
अगर
किसी
ज्यादा
पास
किसी
व्हाट्सएप
का
नहीं।
नंबर नहीं दिखाना।
अच्छा
ऐसा कर
ऐसे।
सकते हैं ना। हाँ,
ऐसे टेलीग्राम में नहीं दिखता है नंबर यार, मुझे तो दिख रहा है सबका नंबर।
आपका
ये
फिर
टेलीग्राम।
आइदर उन्होंने शेयर करके रखा है या तो एडेड होगा कांटेक्ट लिस्ट में।
अच्छा, फिर मुझे भी हाइड करना पड़ेगा मेरा नंबर, पता नहीं मेरा दिख रहा है या नहीं।
तो आपका यूजर नेम दो है तो।
और ये स्नैपचैट भी मैं नहीं समझता कि क्या पॉइंट है स्नैपचैट का।
हाँ, स्नैपचैट तो मुझे पसंद नहीं।
बस लोग रैंडमली मुझे भेज रहे हैं या स्नैप से, मुझे देखना ही नहीं है। क्या क्या फर्क पड़ता है कि वो कौन सी कैफे में जा रहा है, व्हाट डू आई केयर। और
ट्रू ट्रू।
जिसका देखना है वो डिलीट कर देती है स्नैपचैट, मतलब स्नैप करके उसको डिलीट कर देती है।
हम्म।
तो ये है। चल सही है, फिर एंड करते हैं। वही टायर लो।
एंड करना है क्या? या
हाँ हो गया यार, 2 घंटा तो हो गया है।
अच्छा, हाँ यार, आपने बिना बताए स्ट्रीम चालू कर दिया यार आज तो।
हाँ मैं तो किसी को बताता नहीं हूँ, आई डोंट लाइक ऐसे पूछ पूछ के कि आओ आओ करके, भाई आ जाना है जिसको आ जाना।
2 दिन तक पूछा ना भाई, मई 17th, मई 18th। चलो
मैं
कोई
ऐसे
नहीं।
रैंडम मुझे चेस खेलना होता है, जब तब मैं सोचता हूँ कि अगर खेल रहा हूँ तो स्ट्रीम पे ही खेलता है। वाई नॉट। आएगा कोई तो सही है, नहीं आएगा तो ठीक है, वैसे भी मुझे खेलना था।
ट्रू ट्रू।
चल फिर बाय, कल देखते हैं जब सम टाइम आ जाऊंगा फिर।
आप अभी क्या क्या देख क्रिकेट?
क्रिकेट पता नहीं यार, अभी तो थोड़ा जाऊंगा, थोड़ा काम फाम खत्म करूंगा। ऑल्सो योर गर्ल इज हियर, पर्सनल इज हियर, तो हेलो हाय।
हेलो बर्फीला।
फिर उसका नाम बर्फला तो नहीं है आई नो, बट जो भी है, गुड नेम।
ओके ओके, चलो बाय, गुड नाइट।
चलो गाइस गुड नाइट, मैं अभी एंड भी कर रहा था बर्फला, सो यू गाइस कैन टॉक। बट भाई क्या पक्का जीतेगी। भाई पक्का तो नहीं है, पर ये मैच तो जीत रहे हैं। टफ होगा, अगर क्वालिफाई कर लिया तो टफ होगा। पहले तो पंजाब और ऐसे आरआर को हराना है, मतलब उनको हरना है। फिर देखते हैं। बट एनीवे चलो कल डिस्कस करते हैं। 20 कल आ जाना 9 PM को इफ आई एम ऑन। ठीक है, चेक कर लेना एक बार। एंड आईपीएल डिस्कस करते हैं, आईपीएल एनालाइज करते हैं। फुल गाली देंगे फुल। जब देखा ना ऋषभ पंत ने फक बोल दिया बाय द वे, लिटरली ऐसे लाइव। ठीक है, इंटरव्यू चल रहा था, यंग बिशप वाज टेकिंग हिज इंटरव्यू और उसने बोल दिया एफ वर्ड। ही वाज लाइक वी हैव अ फकिंग गुड टीम। तो मजे में फुल। ओके बाय पॉल भैया, गुड नाइट गुड नाइट गुड नाइट। कॉल ही लिफ्ट, अरे मैं तो हाँ मतलब ऐसे जाने वाला था तो इससे साउंड बैरियर क्यों ब्रेक कर रहा है पता नहीं यार। साउंड अगर खराब हो रहा है तो आई डोंट नो। मैं हेडफोन लगाया था तो चलो मैं उतार देता हूँ, पर वैसे भी मैं एंड कर रहा हूँ। तो बाय गाइस, कल देखते हैं। ठीक है, अंटिल देन